Hello. Welcome everybody to Wild2U TV. My name is Michael, and today we've got a lovely little surprise. We've let's put that down a little bit. Oops. We've got some snakes that have been rescued here on the island in Phuket, Thailand, and we're going to be releasing them now. I'm here with the local rescue foundation who found them originally. I've been working closely with them to help them on their catching techniques, on how they do it. So before they were using like a long pole with like a rope on the ends to catch them. We've now changed that to a bag technique, which is a much safer way of doing it for everybody involved, for the snake, for the handlers, and it's just a much more stress-free way of catching the snakes. So the first snake that we're going to get out today is a bit of a naughty one. This was found in one of the main beach cities here, and it was found with a rather large lump in the middle of it. Let's go down here. You can see it's a beautiful reticulated python. It's only a youngster, but you'll see that there's a really large bulge in there. Unfortunately, that bulge is a kitten. It was somebody's pet, and the python obviously thought it looked quite tasty. What is miraculous about this is normally, if that was to happen, the snake would get killed. So we're really happy that the snake didn't get killed. It's been a couple of days now, just resting in the bag. So he's really slow, he's really mellow, because he's got a belly full of kitten. But he can't stay in the bag for long. We don't have the ways to look after him here, so he'll be better off out in the wild. So we're going to put him somewhere over here. Just behind here, there's a big source of water where where he'll be able to find his food and relax, because really all he wants to do right now is just get that meal down him, digest it, and go on to live. So this looks like a female. He's a little bit hissy. Many reticulated pythons are. So if you're unaware of the stories of reticulated pythons, these are the longest snake in the world, 24 foot, I believe. Of course, there's stories of them being even bigger, stories of them being sort of 30, 35 foot. There you go. You can really see the bulge of the kitten there. We've got to be careful when handling them, because I'm inclined to regurgitate the food. It's a good way of getting out of there quickly. But really, this is a very lazy snake, because he's got a belly full of kitten. So we'll move him along. We'll move him out of the way. We'll put him into the brush over there. We want him hidden, because right now he's an easy target for I think was there another kitten? Was it just one kitten?
Well,
just one?
Well,
because there's something there as well. This is a very fat, bulgy snake right now. So what we want to do is, that's better. What we want to do is we want to put him somewhere where it's going to be quiet for him to go. There's going to be nothing out here to hurt him. Mainly, also, we don't want to be near people. But there is a rule when it comes to releasing snakes that have been caught, and that is that we should always try and get as close to where they were caught as possible. So that's what we've done here. We've had to take that into consideration, and we've got as close as we could to where this reticulated python was found, this juvenile reticulated python. So we're using the hook just to make it a little bit more safer for handlers. We go into the brush over here, but they are absolutely known for their biting ability. They're very, very good at biting. Lots of sharp teeth in their mouths. 4 sets of teeth at the top, 2 sets at the bottom. Designed to, well, not designed, evolved, should I say, to catch and not really release. So a bite from these is very, very painful. And there's if we can find it, very, very sluggish. No, it's not, it's a snake. Just heading back there. That's brilliant. That's lovely to see. To it. So we're going to go around and for this one we have to be incredibly careful because it is a venomous snake. It's a Najacuthria, so it's the monocled cobra. Extremely venomous snake. You can see that there's ties to the bag here. That's just, we know that those places are safe to touch because they can absolutely bite through the bag. So what we're doing now is we've laid the pole across the bag. We know the snake is here, so this means that it's safe to hold at this end and to untie. And of course now we're dealing with a live snake. This is it shouldn't be an issue because they, like most snakes, just want to get away. But of course we have to be careful because it is venomous, and the potential of a fatal bite is quite high. Yep, so he's awake. That's a good sign. So what we're going to do, we're just going to open the keep it down like that. That's it. And we now have to assume that the pole's there. We have to assume that once this pole comes up, the snake can come all the way up the bag. So we have to assume that. So once we let the places that we know the snake can't get to, many people get bitten when doing this. Excellent. So we can now lift it off, knowing that everyone's around, but no one's around here, and it's safe to do so. Again, you can see my hand is in an area where the snake can't get to me. And we're just going to keep lifting it up, and hopefully see beautiful little snake. Notice she's not hooding up at the moment. She doesn't feel threatened. But if I start moving, she would absolutely, she's not coming near me at all. She has absolutely no bother about wanting to bite me or anything. She just wants to go back. And that's really what happens with snakes. They just want to be let go and just want to be released. And that's a pretty much perfect release, I'd say. See if we can see her. So she's curled up just down here somewhere. I've got to be careful because obviously she can bite. I think she's hanging around there still. Let's have a look. No, she has gone. Well, look at that. How easy was that for a snake to disappear? Yeah, she's gone. All right, well, good luck to her as well then. Well, thank you very much for joining us today, guys. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and we will be hopefully releases just like this. So thank you very much for joining us. I'm going to go and look around here for some more snakes. It's viper season right now. It's a good time of the year for lots and lots of vipers. So I'm going to be looking for that, and then I'm going to go get a beer. So thank you very much for joining us, guys, and we will see you next time.